Good evening, everyone. My name is Teacher Mark. I'm currently working now at Acadsoc as a home-based English tutor. So I've been with Acadsoc for more than 3 years. Anyway, without further ado, the reason why I made this video because someone sent me a message on my Skype. I believe it's Ana Maris Gonzalez, and she's asking me if I can give her some tips on how to pass Acadsoc. So that's basically the main reason why I made this video. All right, so just an overview. Um, Working as a home-based English tutor is, of course, challenging at first and rewarding as well. So, uh, when I say challenging, meaning, of course, you need to have the tools, right? That the ESL company is requiring you. So that's the very first requirement, okay? Your teaching tools. So I'm talking about, so make sure you have a laptop or a desktop computer running on Windows. Okay, so that's the first one. And of course, it should be uh, iCore 3 or above. I wouldn't suggest using Intel because I was using Intel before. That was my laptop before. Uh, I encountered some problems because uh, the connection keeps on loading or the teaching tools. So here in Acadsoc, we're using Class in and A Classroom basically. So it keeps on loading every time I uh, every time I log into Class in or A Classroom. So that's why I decided to replace my old laptop with a new laptop. So right now I'm using Acer iCore 3 laptop, which is good. So yeah, okay. So again, you need to have a desktop computer or an iCore 3 above laptop. Next, make sure you have a very good internet connection. Okay, make sure it's above 5 Mbps. So, how do we know if our internet is good? So, normally I run a speed test. So, you can just go to Google and type in Ookla speed test to check your internet stability. So let's go ahead and click. So in this page, make sure you selected the correct server. So I'm currently in Tacloban City and there's no server in Tacloban. So the nearest is Cebu City. So that's why I select Cebu City. So if I type in here Tacloban, it's only showing Globe. So the nearest place in Tacloban is Cebu City. So that's why I selected Cebu City. And then you click go. Okay, let's wait for it. Okay, just wait for it. It's still running. Make sure the ping, download mbps, upload mbps are showing the numbers. Alright, so I want you to pay attention here, guys. Look at my ping. My ping is 11, which is excellent. Yes, it's excellent, meaning my internet stability or internet connection is really, really good. Again, guys, the lower the ping, the better. The higher the ping, it's not good. For example, your ping is above 100 plus, so meaning your internet connection is not stable. So make sure the download Mbps as well is good. So 32 is good. Again, in Acadsoc, we only require 5 Mbps above. So I highly recommend that you use PLDT Home Fiber. So that's the uh, internet network that I'm using right now. But you can also use Globe at Home. Uh, but I suggest that, by the way, let me just clarify something out. Here in Acadsoc, we require cable or LAN cable. Okay, LAN cable internet connection. Let me show you a picture. What LAN cable looks like. LAN cable. Uh, Laptop. Okay, this one, guys. So make sure this is what LAN cable looks like. So there should be a cable connected from your modem to your laptop. So LAN cable modem. So it looks like this. So this is the modem. Uh, Normally for PLDT, they only have one modem, so it looks like this. This is the modem. You connect it. So we call it LAN cable. So that's the uh, what do you call it? A requirement that Acadsoc is requiring for home-based tutors. The reason for that, because here in Acadsoc we do use two teaching tools. Let me just show you the this one, the first, the A classroom and class N. So these two teaching tools really requires high-speed internet connection for them to run smoothly. Okay, so again, uh, desktop or laptop, iCar 3 above, and then internet connection, make sure it's 5 Mbps above. And the next requirement is make sure you are in a quiet place, okay? Or yeah, your teaching uh, place is not noisy or quiet. Now there are some instances that is something that sometimes we can't avoid background noise. Uh, I have uh, I have a solution for that. So by the way, right now I'm not using a noise. You can actually use a noise a headset with a noise canceling feature, but again, it's very expensive. So what I can suggest for you guys, especially if you are in a noisy place, is install this Crisp. Okay, Crisp. This is an application that will remove the background noise. So it's for free, guys. You can get 120 minutes free every week. So if you want to upgrade, of course you have to pay for it. But if you want it free, just leave it as it is. I have a separate tutorial on how to install Crisp and how to properly set it up on your computer or laptop. So you can simply click the link under the description of this video. All right. So again, desktop or laptop, iCar 3, uh, internet connection should be 5 Mbps above, and noise canceling headset or headset with noise canceling feature. If you don't have one, you can install Crisp. All right. Okay. What else? Next is, so yeah, you have your uh, teaching tools, your technical requirements, all good. Now let's talk about the background, okay? Make sure the background wall is plain. It could either be white or green. The good thing about Acadsoc is that they're not really strict when it comes to the color of your background wall. So as long as it's plain, but they will require you to print out their logo. So this is what their logo looks like. So they will let this one. They will let you print this out and then put it in your uh, background as your teaching background. Okay. Okay. So what else? Uh, okay. Just a quick recap. You have your laptop or desktop. 5 MB. You have it's iCar 3 above. Your internet connection is 5 Mbps above. You have a headset with noise cancelling feature, and you have your background or you have a plain background. So you have everything set up. What else do we need? Of course, you need to have. We're steady. Okay, steady. Okay, so before the interview, make sure you prepared some teaching props. Okay, like this teddy and a headband, which you can put it here. Because in Acadsoc, you'll be teaching kids, teenagers, and adults. You heard it right. So make sure you have teaching props prepared so that just in case you're gonna be teaching kids, teaching props will help you to pull their attention or to catch the attention of the student. Excuse me about that. So again, teaching props, a headband or a teddy bear or a puppet will do. Okay, what else? Okay, so let's say you have everything prepared. So you have, your teaching tools, teaching props is ready. So you're good to go to apply. So how will you apply in Acadsoc? Well, I can share to you my referral link. So this is my referral link, guys. You can simply click this link as well under the description of this video. And once you click that link, it will bring you to this page. So all you have to do is to fill out the information that are being asked. So it's very self-explanatory, guys. So, okay, so you're done with your application. All right. So just by the way, just an overview. You have to fill in your first name, personal information, guys, your education level, if you have any teaching experience, maybe in a formal school or private school. So if you have any certificate, that would be a plus point, tassel. And then make sure you have your CV or resume prepared so you can simply upload it. And once you're done filling out the information that are being asked, you can simply submit. Okay, so let's say you're done submitting the application. Now, the next step is the interview. Okay, the interview. So someone will send you a message on your Skype. So by the way, if you don't have a Skype account yet, I do have a separate tutorial as well on how to create a Skype account. You can simply click the link under the description of this video. Okay, so let's say you have your Skype already. So of course you have to type it in here, and then someone will contact you via through Skype, and then they will inform you regarding your uh, test call and interview. So make sure you always you always check your Skype, and then they will just follow the instructions. Okay, so very self-explanatory. Now I'd like to give you some tips. What are the possible questions that the interviewer might ask? So normally they will ask you, how did you learn or how did you know about Acadsoc? So again, you always have to answer in a complete sentence. For example, uh, well, I've heard about Acadsoc through Facebook. Okay, uh, or someone referred me to your yes to your company, something like that. So very self-explanatory. So again, guys, when when you are in the middle of the interview, you have to be confident. Okay, always smile is the key. And then be confident and be straightforward with your answer. So that's the only way that you will pass. But then again, always smile. Okay, um it's like you're letting them know that you badly need the job and you really want the job. Okay, so they will feel that, hey, this applicant is really determined to get the job. He's he or she is very confident with her answers, and she's jolly as well. So yeah, that's number one tip. And then after the interview, they will check your internet stability. So they will ask you to run the speed test. Remember the speed test by Okla. So you know what to do already. So after you run the test, let's say we're done, you copy this and then send the link. By the way, I have a separate video regarding my actual 5-1 Talk test call and interview assessment. So you can simply click the link under the description of this video. Alright, what else? So pretty much let's say, hey, you pass. Let's say, wow, you pass. So after you pass the test call and then the interview, the final demo, okay? Oh, wait. I'd like to add more. They might ask you like, how will you handle uh, a kid student, let's say, who is not paying attention. So they might ask you that question just in case. Again, you can answer by saying, well, for me, if I encountered such student, I will use some teaching props, okay, or nursery rhymes to call his or her attention. And then uh, reverse it to the lesson. So something like that. So again, you have to be confident with your answer. Observe your pronunciation. Don't don't bother the grammar. I understand. Grammar is something that is really difficult to master, but as you go along during the as you go along with the when you're already teaching, it will be easy for you. Okay, so don't worry about that. So my tips, you can watch English movies, listen to English songs, and read English books. So those are my tips on how you can improve your pronunciation and grammar. The accent, it should be standard, American standard or British accent. Okay, so where were we? So again, so you're now scheduled for the final demo. Congratulations. Now for the final demo, uh, I'd like to give you some, let's say, teaching flow. Okay, let's start with the greeting part, the introduction, I mean. So normally, if I conduct my final demo, here's how I usually do it. Of course, you have to wear your teaching props and then your teddy bear. So let's have a dialogue. Okay. Hello. Hello. Let's say it's evening. Good evening, and then translate it into Chinese. Wan Shang Hao. Okay, so you who use hand gestures. Hello, good evening, Wan Shang Hao. Can you? So you do some check, okay? Can you hear me? Okay, so you have to use your hand gesture. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you see me? Yes, very good. Okay, so always use TPR. So hand gestures. It will really help you. It will build your confidence. That's great. So let me introduce myself. By the way, welcome to Acadsoc. My name is Teacher Mark. Nice to meet you today. Now, if the student doesn't respond, it means he or she doesn't understand what you're talking about. So what you're going to do is open your Google Translator. Okay, then right here, translate to Chinese. For example, your student doesn't understand the English word or the English sentence. How are you? So you can translate it into Chinese.
你好吗?
你好吗? Okay. So again, if your student doesn't respond, it means he or she doesn't understand what you're talking about. So you're going to use the Google Translator. You're going to translate from English to Chinese and then say it in Chinese. So how are you? 你好吗? Okay. Good evening. 晚上好. All right. So that's my tip. So and then you will ask his or her name. What's your name? If the student doesn't respond, then again, translate it to Chinese. What's your name? 你叫什么名字？
你叫什么名字？
Okay. How old are you? If the student doesn't respond, you type it here again. 你几岁? How old are you? 你几岁?
你几岁？
So that's how I normally do it. Okay, so again from the top. Hello, good evening, Wan Shanghao. Can you hear me? Yes, good. Can you see me? Yes, teacher. Very good. So let me introduce myself. My name is Teacher Mark, and welcome to Acadsoc. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Great. Thanks, John. How old are you, Nichizwe? I'm 7. Fantastic. And then you ask, why do you want to study English? Now, since you are, before you proceed with the actual lesson, so those are the questions you have to ask. Why do you want to study English? Now, uh, you have to take note, okay? You have to write down the student's answer. For example, he or she said to improve my speaking English. Okay, so this is grammatically incorrect. This is a good answer, but this is grammatically incorrect. So you have to correct the student's grammar or student sentence. So you have to say, wow, that's a good answer, but we can make it better. We can make your sentence better. So you can say, I want to study English because I want to improve my English speaking skills. And then you let the student repeat again. Why do you want to study English? Please read the correct sentence. By the way, you're going to send this correction in the chat box in class N or a classroom. So you will know all of it during your product training. All right, so and also if you heard some mispronounced words, you have to type in how they say it and then you the correction. For example, they will say uh, what word? Let's say adore, adore. Normally they will say this word adore, adore. So you have to type in the correct pronunciation. This is adore. So adore. Okay, so that's how you, and then you send it in the chat. So you read the word and then you let them repeat. Okay, so yep, that's pretty much it. And then next after that, you proceed with the formal or the actual lesson. So you introduce the lesson, for example. All right, so our lesson for today. But in actual lessons, I especially if my student is a kid, I normally present a nursery rhyme. So as you can see, guys, I've downloaded nursery rhymes from YouTube. So hello, how are you, baby shark? So you can see this and how I upload this into our teaching tool or class in when you're conducting already your first class in Acadsoc. So again, guys, uh, it's going to be information overload, especially for beginners. But keep in mind, guys, it's easy. Okay, the tools uh, is not difficult to navigate. Okay, so again, guys, it just learning by doing. Okay, practice, because you're just repeating the same lesson or class flow every day, so it becomes normal in you. So that's why it's going to be easy. But again, at first, it's going to be hard. But especially now, it's pandemic, and work from home is something uh, that is now the top one in the list for jobs. So yeah, just do your best, okay? Don't worry, I'm here to give you tips and guide you all throughout with your Acadsoc application. Okay, so going back, so again, for the final demo, you don't have to actually upload the nursery rhyme, so you can just simply proceed with the lesson. So you'll be saying, okay, so our lesson for today is about phonics. And then you proceed with the lesson. So I have an actual lesson with a kid, intermediate student, and adult. So you can simply check that out in my playlist in my channel, my Acadsoc actual lessons. So you will get an idea. Okay, so pretty much it. So let's say you pass. So congratulations, you passed the final demo. And now it's time for your product training. So pretty much that's all. So if you have questions or clarifications, don't forget to leave comments uh, in this leave comments about my this video. So as well as a thank you, don't forget to like and then share and subscribe as well to my YouTube channel. So I hope um, this video is helpful for you guys, and then hope to see you again on my next video or next vlog. Thank you so much. Sai Chen.